Hi dears, welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing some important numerical problems of 10th class, the lesson Electricity. From the lesson Electricity, various numerical problems will come for the board exam, and while discussing the important numerical problems, it will be very helpful for you to solve the answers. Shall we see the questions? The first question is this. Current of 0.5 ampere is drawn from the filament of the electric bulb for 10 minutes. Find the amount of electric charge that flows through the circuit. It is very easy question. Here they have said about an electric bulb. It is glowing for 10 minutes. They are saying about the current, how much current it is drawing. And what we have to find is we have to find the charge. How can we find it? We can see how to do. What all things has been given here? Current. Current means I is equal to 0.5 ampere. Then time also is given. Time is equal to 10 minutes. We have to convert it into seconds. So what will be that? 10 into 60. As we know, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. We are able to convert it. So it will be 600 seconds. Then what all things? We have to find the charge. How can we find charge? There is an equation relating the current and charge. What is that? Q is equal to I into T. So 0.5 into 600. What will be the answer? The answer will be 300 coulomb. This is how we have to solve this type of problems. Now going to the second one. Second question is this. How much current will an electric bulb draw from 200 volt source if the resistance of the bulb filament is 1200 ohm? Here what are things has been given? They are asking about the current. How can we solve it? Here what all things has been given, we have to write initially. What is given? Voltage, potential difference. Potential difference is 200 volt. Resistance also is given. It's equal to 1200 ohm. How can we find the current? How can we find the current? By Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law states? V is equal to IR, says the Ohm's law. So how can we find I? I is equal to V by R. What is V? 200. What is R? 1200. So how can we solve it? 0, 0 cancels and 2 by 12 gives you 1 by 6. So 1 by 6. We have to convert it in decimal form. 0 point, and we are adding 0, it will become 10 and 1 time 6, 4, remaining 4 and 14. How many times? 6 times 36, 4. Like that it will go. So what will be the current? Current drawn will be 0.16 ampere. This is how we have to solve this kind of questions. Shall we go to the third one? Third question goes like this. Find resistance of the Eureka wire 1.1 meter long and 0.2 millimeter in diameter. Resistivity of Eureka wire is 51 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter. What is the current flowing through the wire when the potential difference is 2 volt is applied across its ends? So what all things has we find out? We have to find the resistance of the wire. They have given length of the wire is equal to what? 1.1 meter. Then diameter also given. Diameter is equal to 0.2 millimeter. We have to find the radius, isn't it? How can we find radius? Diameter divided by 2. So 0.2 divided by 2 will be what, ma? 0.1 millimeter should be converted into meter. That is into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, isn't it? This is the radius. Then what? Then they have given the resistivity of material 51 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter. How can we find resistance? According resistance R is equal to rho L by A. Rho is the resistivity, L is the length and A is the area of cross section of the wire. How can we find the area of cross section of the wire? Area of cross section of wire is equal to there is an equation for that, that is pi r square. So we have to apply that. That's equal to pi into, what is r? R is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 square. We have to directly apply over here. That is resistance is equal to 51 into 10 raised to minus 8 into, what is L? 1.1 divided by 3.14 into 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 again into 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3, isn't it? So this is 10 raised to minus 8 and this is 10 raised to minus 3, this is 10 raised to minus 6. Then that will be equal to, how can we solve this? This can be solved very easy. That means here 10 raised to minus 8, here 10 raised to minus 3 and 10 raised to minus 3, that is 10 raised to minus 6. Up to that extent we have reached. If we have reached 10 raised to minus 8, they both of them will get cancelled. How can we reach it? See, here 0.1 and here also 0.1 is there, isn't it? So we can convert 0.1 as 1. How can we do that? This value is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3 is actually what, ma? This is actually 0.1 divided by 1000, isn't it? This is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 3. So can you convert 0.1 as 1? Yes, we can do it. By how? By multiplying with 10. If we are multiplying 0.1 with 10, what will we get? We will get 1. The same thing we have to multiply for denominator also. So what will be the answer? 1 divided by 10,000. So what, ma? 1 divided by 10 raised to 4. So it will be equal to what, ma? 10 raised to minus 4, isn't it? Here also the value has changed to 10 raised to minus 4. Here also the value will be changed to 10 raised to minus 4. So how can we rewrite it? We can rewrite like this. 51 into 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 8 divided by 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4 and 10 raised to minus 4 again. So what will we get? 10 raised to minus 8, isn't it? So we can cancel these 10 raised to minus 8. Now the value has become smaller, isn't it? 51 into 1.1 divided by 3.14. That is 56.1 divided by 3.14. If we are doing, we will get the answer as 17.86, like that we will get the answer. So what is this? This much will be the resistance. So 17.86 ohm is the answer. What is this? This is the resistance. Is there any more thing to find out? Yes, we have to find one more thing. That is current we have to find. How can we find it? We find current. I is equal to what? But they have given you voltage and also resistance also we found out. We know Ohm's law states that V is equal to IR. So therefore I is equal to what, ma? I is equal to V by R. So we have to apply directly the value. What is the value? 2 divided by 17.86. We will get the answer as 0.112 ammeter. 112 ampere. So this is what, ma? This is the current. This is equal to 0.112 ampere. So this is the current. This is how we have to solve the equation. This is how we have to solve this problem. Okay, I think. Now the fourth problem. In a circuit, suppose resistors R1, R2, R3 have values 5 ohm, 10 ohm, 30 ohm connected to the battery 15 volt. Find current through each resistor, total current in the circuit and total circuit resistance. This problem seems to be a little big one, but it is very easy to solve. See what they have given? They have given three things. What is that? Resistance. 3 resistance has been connected to a circuit. So what are the resistances? 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm. and they have said a battery is connected in common and it is giving a potential difference of 15 volt. Means what? Voltage is same, but the current varies here. So which kind of connection it will be? It will be surely parallel connection. So how we have to draw? Let's imagine how the circuit will be. We are drawing it. Okay. Battery is here. Plug point is there. Three resistors will be, right? It will be joined. So this will be 15 volt and 5 ohm, 10 ohm, 30 ohm are the resistances passing through it, and the current also will be varying. The current which is coming out from this resistance will be varied. So we have to find the independent current of each circuit. How can we find out? First we have to write what all things has been given over here. R1 5 ohm, R2 10 ohm, R3 R3 30 ohm resistance, and voltage will be 15 volt. How can we find I1? It is based on Ohm's law. Ohm's law states it is based on Ohm's law. Ohm's law states I is equal to V by R. So V by R1 will give you I1. So what will be that? 15 divided by 5 is what? 3 amp. I2 V is common for everything. R2 is equal to 15 divided by 10 is equal to what? 3 by 2 means what, ma? 3 by 2 means 1.5. And I3 is what? I3 is equal to V by R3 is equal to what? Is equal to 15 divided by 30 is equal to, cancel 1 by 2, 0.5 amp. What they have asked, independent current we have find out. Then we have to find the total current. Total I will be what, ma? I is the sum of I1 plus I2 and I3, isn't it? I1 plus I2 plus I3 is what? 3 plus 1.5 plus 0.5, isn't it? Is equal to 5 ampere. So total current also we have found out. Now we have to find the total resistance. In the case of parallel circuit, 1 by R is equal to what, ma? 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So the values will be what? 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 30, isn't it? So what is the LCM? 30. 1 into 6 plus 1 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 6. 10 by 30 is equal to what? 1 by 3. To this extent we have done. That is 1 by R is equal to 1 by 3. So what will be R? R is equal to 1 by R, isn't it? That's equal to 1 by 3. Is equal to what? Is equal to 3 ohm. This is the total resistance. This is how we have to solve these kinds of problems. Fifth problem goes like this. 100 joule of heat is produced on each second in a 4 ohm resistance. Find the potential difference across the resistor. What they have given? They have given heat. Heat means what? H is equal to what? 100 joule. Then what else they have given? Time they have given as, for each second this much heat is produced. Means what? Time is equal to 1 second. And again they have given resistance R is equal to 4 ohm. What we have to find out, we have to find V. V is equal to what is the question? Is there any relation with potential difference and heat? No. Up to this extent, we don't know the relation between voltage and heat. But we know one equation, Joule's law. What is the Joule's law states? H is equal to I square RT, isn't it? For that, H is given, R we know, and also T also we know. So, how can we find I? I square is equal to what, ma? I square is equal to H by R. T is equal to what? 100 by 4 into 1. We will get I square only. If we have to find I will be what? I will be root of 100 divided by 4. What is 100 by 4? 100 by 4 is 25. Root 25 is what? Root 25 is 5. What is this 5? 5 is the current. So it will be ampere. So 5 ampere is what, my current. Is there now the relationship between? Is there any relationship between the current and voltage? Yes, Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. I we know that 5 ampere. And R we already know. R is equal to 4 ohm. So what will be V? V is equal to 5 into 4 is equal to 20 volt. This is how we have to solve this kind of problems. Sixth question is this. Two heaters marked 220 volt 500 watt and 220 volt 800 watt respectively. The heaters are in parallel to 220 volt main and find current drawn by each heater, resistance of each heater, and also total electric energy consumed in commercial unit if they operate simultaneously for 2 hours. This is the question from CBSE 2008. So how can we solve these kinds of problems? First, what they have given, two heaters are connected in parallel. So how can we draw it? Even though battery is not there, just for showing the source, we are drawing like this, okay? And then parallel connection is there. Two parallel connections are there, and main voltage is having 220 voltage. And then what else? Two resistors are there. We have to find individual current and also individual resistance. How can we find out? What all things has been given over here? They have given, in all the cases, voltage remains same as 220 because it is a parallel connection. The voltage remains same, but they have given different power. P1 is equal to what? 500 watt. P2 is equal to what? 800 watt. How can we find the current? Is there any relation with power, voltage and current? Yes. P is equal to IV. This is the relation. So, I will be what, ma? I will be P by V. I1 will be what, ma? P by V1. I1 will be what, ma? I1 will be P1 by V. So, what will be that? 500 divided by 220. That is 0, 0 got cancelled. 50, 22, 25 and 11 it is. So 25 by 11 we will get the answer as 2 point, isn't it? 2.27. Okay, this is I1. So what will be I2? I2 is equal to P2 by V is equal to 800 divided by 220. Again got cancelled. 40 by 11. So 40 by 11 will be what? 3.67 ampere. Now we have to find the individual resistance of these two heaters. How can we find out? Is there any relation? Yes, the relationship is there. R is equal to V square by P. So R1 will be what ma? R1 will be V square by P1. So what is V? 220 into 220 divided by, for P1 it will be 500. 96.8 ohm. This is R1. Now R2. R2 is what? V square by P2 is equal to 220 into 220 divided by 800. These two get cancelled. One 21 divided by 2, and we will get the answer as 60.5 ohm. This is the individual resistance. Now, what else we have to find? Third one is total energy consumed if it is working for 2 hours. Total energy consumed means what ma? Commercial unit. In commercial unit you have to find. How can we find it? What is the equation? Equation is E is equal to P into T. Isn't it? E is equal to P into T. Here they have given time as 2 hours. And P is what? 2 P values are there. That is 500 watt as well as 800 watt. So what will be the total P? That is equal to P1 plus P2 into T. We know that the commercial unit will be always written in the form of kilowatt hour, isn't it? Hour is correct, but the power is in watt. How can we convert it into kilowatt? That is P1 by P2 divided by 1000 will become watt into kilowatt, isn't it? How can we convert watt into kilowatt? By dividing by 1000, isn't it? The same thing we are applying here. That is 500 plus 800 divided by 1000. So it has been changed into kilowatt. It has been changed into kilowatt, and then we are multiplying with time, which is in hours. So we will get the answer at kilowatt hour. So 5 plus 8 is what ma? 13,300. 1300 divided by 1000 into 2. 1.3 into 2 is what ma? 2.6. 2.6 kilowatt hour is the total energy. Consumed. Is the total energy consumed. Okay. Seventh and the last question is this. An electric geyser has rating 2000 watt 220 volt marked on it. What should be minimum rating in the whole number of fuse wires that may be required for safe use with this geyser? They may have given you in a toughest manner, but simply we have to find how to solve this kind of problem. See, they have said there is a geyser and it is having a power value as 2000 watt, and moreover they have given you potential difference as 220 volt. Now they have said what is the minimum rating in the whole number of fuse wire that may be required for the same. Means what? Nothing. How much will be the maximum current which the geyser can draw is the thing which we have to find out. Means what? How much current it will consume. Current is what? So how can we solve this kind of problem? It's very easy to solve. They have given power as 2000 watt and voltage potential difference as 220. But we have to find what ma? I. Current. Current is what? How can we find out? We can find by this manner. It's equal to, we know P is equal to IV, isn't it? So I is equal to P by V. That is 2000 divided by 220. Right? 111. In 100, 9 times you will get 99. Remainder is 1. Then it needs 0. In pen also it will not go. Then we have to write 0 and we have to write 0 over here and 99, 1. Like that it will go. So the value will be 9.09 like that. Okay. This is how we have to solve these kinds of problems. Almost all important types of numerical problems has been covered here. It will be very easy for you while you are doing your board exams. All the best for your exams. Bye.